This video is brought to you by ClusterFix, and today we're going to demonstrate the removal of an instrument cluster out of a 2005 Infiniti QX56. Should be similar from 2004 to 2007, and these clusters have a lot of problems with gauge failures, starting usually with the tachometer being erratic or inoperative, as well as the speedometer. Sometimes the other gauges fail as well, and the other thing that fails is the LED lighting. There's lots of LEDs in here for the backlighting, for the temperature, oil gauges, and battery gauge. So you'll have flickering or dark LED spots where the LEDs are supposed to be. The message center where the gear shift indicators and the mileage are, that'll get kind of pixelated. Sometimes LEDs are out in there. So there's a variety of issues that go on with these, and it's a complex repair. A lot of different things go into it, time consuming, delicate. So this is something, these are a lot of the conditions that we repair for and have been doing so for years. So today we're just going to demonstrate how to remove the instrument cluster if you'd like to send it in for service. The 2008 to 2010 QX56s had less problems, but they do have LED problems, and we do those as well. Maybe this video will also aid in the removal of the newer QX56s than the one we have here. But I already have all the fasteners out to speed up the video time. But basically for tools, I use a 7mm nut driver. You can use a socket and extension, 1/4 inch socket and extension. Also a Phillips head screwdriver, a plastic trim pry tool, which you can get from parts stores, tool trucks and stuff like that. Comes in handy to remove the trim, pry it loose, because these are held in by clips, and a small miniature screwdriver might come in handy as well. So first of all, there's 2 Phillips head screws on the bottom piece of trim on the knee bolster, and I've already taken those out. So once you get those out, you can pry the trim out, because it's just held in by clips up here. And there's some switches and stuff there you can kind of leave connected and just let them dangle. But once you remove that, you can kind of let it sit down there. And there's a couple light control switches here, and they can either be unplugged, and they also kind of clip into this trim, and so you can unplug them or unclip them depending on which is easier. So this one's already been repaired. You can see everything's working properly here, and I'm going to just pry this loose. There's no screws holding this in, so you just kind of work it loose carefully. There's going to be a trim piece that goes around your ignition switch that just pops right off, so you can remove that. And kind of need to key on here, or just for a while you got to keep your tilt down so you can get this trim out, so it's a little tight there. So I'm just leaving the key on so I can move stuff around. And you got your trip stem switch there, but you just kind of carefully remove this, kind of pull it up over that. These switches, like I said, you're not going to be able to see them here. These are just popping right out of the clip. So I'll have one that comes unplugged, one that comes unclipped, so you can see both of them, how they work there. But there's a little release tab on these, so once you get this out, this can just be set aside. And as you see here, there's little latches here. This one just came out. This one, there's little latches to depress that you can unclip the switch from, so that frees that up. And all that really holds the cluster in now is 4 7mm screws. I've got them all out except this one. So you take those out. Now the cluster's loose, and you'll just have to work it free. And you need to do that, you need the steering column down. But I don't like to unplug and plug the cluster in with the ignition switch on. And if you turn the ignition switch off, the tilt steering is going to automatically want to go up. So I hold it down, kind of override that, put it down. That gives me the room here to deal with this. And the plug-in, there's a little latch right on top. You can depress with that small screwdriver or your finger and pull the cluster out, and it's ready to be sent in. But you'll see this latch here. This is the one that you depress to unplug it from the cluster. So once again, if you need one of these serviced, they are very complex. You can send them in to us for repair. You can visit our website at clusterfix.com. That's clusterfix.com, or give us a call at 509-366-9009. On the website, there's a Find Repairs tab at the top of the page. You click on that, enter year, make, model, and you'll see the year, make, models come up. You select it. That'll give you all the details of the repair and the prices and that sort of thing, and the addresses on the website and things to ship in. But we've been doing these for years, been very successful at repairing them. And so if you'd like to send it in, visit us on our website or give us a call. Thank you.